me, Dan America. I'm standing here with Endia, who we haven't seen since August.
Yeah.
And in August we talked about your music and all that business. Now, how have you been since August? What's been going on?
Oh man, we have a lot of things going on. I know back in September, I was a part of the Generation Next contest where I won a few rounds and got me a little, buzz, a little buzz, from, more fans, accumulating more fans. I had a few shows. After that, I was doing a few shows here and there in the Capital District. What else did I do? Let's see. I finished my project, which was released on February 1st. It's titled I Am Endia, which is available on Spotify, iTunes, Google Music. You can find it on the Shazam app, iHeartRadio, things, just all those places. Typically your, social places where you find your music.
So I saw your videos, and your videos are available on YouTube.
Absolutely,
right?
yes.
And one thing that I appreciate about your videos is that you didn't do, the classic, I'm gonna walk and sing at the same time.
Yeah.
Because I'm always really annoyed by that.
Yeah.
So, and your videos are really entertaining, so what's the thought process going into those?
I don't like, I agree with you, I don't like the whole standing and walking type situation. I like my work to be where back in the 90s where we had music videos, they actually told stories and things like that in the background, had actual meaning to it. So I prefer to go back to that route because I think the whole standing or talking or walking in the camera thing is boring. Yeah, I like the story behind it.
Here in the Capital District, are you a big fan of the winter?
No, absolutely not. Actually, this is a sad moment for the Capital District. I am returning back to Atlanta at the end of the year eventually. The winters are brutal here.
You can't handle it?
Nah, I can't handle it.
Would you say that us Capital District people are tough?
You guys are very tough. The snow, you guys with the snow is the biggest part where I can't. I would literally walk to work or walk to school or things like that before I drive anywhere with all that snow. I can't.
And when you go back to Atlanta, are you going to spread the legend of the great northeastern storms?
I will. I've been through, let's see, I believe 2 or 3 of them so far. So the last year was the biggest one. The one in March where we had that huge blizzard and everything shut down. Yeah, I definitely have to explain to them about that one. That was huge. That was huge. And
you said that you're getting that you did some shows around here, right?
Yes, yes.
What was that like? What was the vibe? How did it feel?
It felt great because the thing is, one, I was the only female to have that kind of feeling, the vibe, the way it was. No one really, I guess when it comes to female, artists, they don't expect, much as men provide, and it was just like the same level, the same men, kind of like the same audience that a man would get, basically, because they're more dominant and they, they tend to have more feedback and fans and people like their work and whatnot. It was just like the same, and it was like this guy. He was just like, he pulled me to the side and he was like, I really, really like, I like your style, I like your work, you're really, really good. And we seem to keep in touch and things like that. I got a lot of, pictures from people. I got a lot of guys who was like, hey, we should definitely, work together.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, I got a guy who wanted me to, be a part of his team, but unfortunately I have my own little team. Shout out to Cloud Gang, Cloud Corp. Yeah, I told him we can do features. Absolutely, I'm okay with features. So anybody want to feature with me, I'm all for it. Even in the future, I'm all for it. We can always feature. But got a lot of feedback from a lot of people, and especially this release that I just did. Lots of positive feedback. Lots of positive feedback.
Cool.
Absolutely. Matter of fact, I also wanted to say 2 of my tracks off of the album were selected for the top 21 mixtapes. It was hosted by DJ Envy from the Breakfast Club, matter of fact. So that was really huge, actually. So that's really cool. So yeah.
So before you go back to Atlanta, do you think you're gonna give big thanks to Hot 99 and the
Absolutely, absolutely. Actually, I'm gonna keep in touch with you guys because, and I'm gonna continue to dip and dodge back from Atlanta. I'll visit here and things like that, and we can always do something. Absolutely, and I'll still be working with some of the other local artists here in New York. Absolutely, because there's a few of them that I really like, and I was like, you know what, we definitely got to keep in contact. So yeah, absolutely.
And I don't know if this is off topic or not, but you spent some time in the South. They like the hot sauce down there, correct?
Yeah, we all love hot sauce, yeah.
Now, have you tried Supreme's hot sauce?
No, I never tried it.
Yes, it's, DJ Supreme has hot sauces and stuff.
Yeah?
I've tried them. They are awesome.
Really?
My wife loves them, but our dog does not. So my wife kind of uses the hot sauce to scare off the dog sometimes.
Yeah, oh, wow. It's Lynn Norman's birthday, matter of fact. It's February 14th. Happy birthday. She ended up being a magazine editor for Ebony magazine. And she's a senior staff editor, matter of fact. I had a little bit of information for her, where she attended Memphis State University, where she received a academic scholarship. And she graduated with the magna cum laude in 1973 with her bachelor's degree in journalism. And she worked as an intern for the Memphis-based newspaper, the Commercial Appeal. She also was a general assignment reporter, a religion editor, and an investigative reporter. She went to Chicago to pursue work as a freelance writer for Ebony magazine, and then Ebony agreed to hire her and assigned her to write an update story on the R&B singer Al Green.
That's cool.
Yeah. She followed Al Green for 2 days without the use of a recorder or notepad to complete the story. I thought that was pretty cool. Right now, she lives in Chicago, and she serves as a member of the editorial board of Ebony magazine. And she writes and edits various columns for the Ebony magazine, including Sister Speak, the Ebony Advisor, and Money Talks. And she was also interviewed by the History Makers on February 6th of 2008. So yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Waiting for another generation next. I got some more fire from you guys. I think that I will definitely have a few more rounds than I had last time, and I'm waiting for the competition. You guys are all great, but I have to make myself out there. I have to put myself out there. So I'm definitely waiting for all that. And you guys, any other local artists, yeah, again, features. I'm always down for features, definitely. So yeah.
Well, thanks for coming to visit us again.
Thank you.
And we always like to help rising stars.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, I'm kind of a rising star myself. And you're going to be on my podcast,
yeah,
The Generation X Files,
yeah,
which is available on iTunes and Google Play Music.
All right. So.
All right. Well, I'm Dan America, and this is Endia again.
All right.
I don't know what to leave it off on.
Oh, I guess you can say, when you look for my information, because everybody's going to spell my name incorrectly, it's I am Endia. Again, all my information is on Google Music, Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, all those things, and yeah.
Remember, this is the real deal. Don't believe the hype.